What's up, Cooper?
How we doing?
Very good. Just where do we stand on this version of the match? Like, good watch, bad watch.
Honestly, I haven't even tuned in. I just found out it was happening, which is shocking.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I love Steph Curry, obviously. I'm a Warriors fan. I just haven't really been able to get into it. I'd be curious what people in the audience think.
Yeah, feel free to chime in chat or come up on stage to give your opinions on the match. I mean, I love the formats. I've seen they've been really entertaining in the past. I feel like this one wasn't marketed as effectively this time. But
Yeah, and to your point, I didn't know it was happening until today. I follow golf pretty closely.
yeah, we're pretty deep in this at this point, and yeah, I feel like it could have been hit, but hopefully I'll tune into that later this evening. Um, but yeah, everybody, welcome. It has been a killer week here at Links. We sold out of the platinum memberships for Spay Bay, so I wish I had like a soundboard to do a little round of applause for that. But cheers to all of you who initiated at any tier. It's a really exciting time for Spay and everything else. We had proposal 18, the Spay logo, the epic debate between left bird, vertical barrel, and right bird. Vertical barrel went off to a really hot start, but was overtaken in the last minute by right bird. And honestly, I just want to give a huge shout out to Zach, to McWhorter, to the whole team and the community for sourcing these ideas and voting in Discord. This was a really, really fun community-led effort on the logo for Spay Bay, and Rightbird pulled it off. So I'm really happy with all three of the options that came out of our efforts. But just the colors, the colorized version, the mock-ups of some of the merch that we're seeing. I think it's going to be a great logo for the course. What do you think, Greg?
I love it. I think it's one of those situations where I would have been happy with any of the three, so I'm not disappointed with how the vote turned out at all. Like, I think McWhorter did such a great job, Zach did such a good job working with them, and there was just like so much fantastic input. The process is just one of those really cool things to see. I mean, when you ask anyone who builds stuff if hundreds, if not thousands, of people can be involved in decision making for something as hard to pull off as like an elite golf club logo, you'd like almost throw up a little bit thinking about it. But just your like management of the process and everyone being super involved and being super opinionated. It was fun yesterday. It was like a high school like class president race. Like everyone got in their corner, but it was also one of those things I didn't really see any like major negativity about any of the things. It was just people being like really excited about their position, but it seemed like everyone was really excited that we now have a logo that's going to look great on merch. I think it's from one of the best golf logo designers in the world that's worked with my favorite golf course, Sweetens Cove. So it's just it's almost one of those things you have to pinch yourself to figure out if it's real or not. It's just really exciting.
Yeah, really just incredible debate, discussion. The art came out super, super well. And ultimately we have these creative discussions, and there's some high concepts and metaphors, and what does it mean, and how can we integrate the feelings of links and our iconography into this. And I know you're really excited about this, Greg. This is just the official public logo, but we will be having a second conversation, debate, vote about the Spay members logo, which will be a little bit more unique, perhaps more fun. I think the Fishbird made its rounds in the Discord and got some pretty popular support, which is a little bit more of a fun logo. Yeah, I know Dom's been killing it with the stickers in the server. We might have to get a Fishbird sticker in here, whether or not that becomes the members logo. But there's some great options for what we can do to have kind of our inside jokes and secrets. That members can recognize each other when they see that logo, as well as our awesome new public logo. And as Austin just said, he's buying a beer to somebody who gets the logo tatted on them. I have no tattoos, but I was in the shower the other day thinking, wow, this logo is so good. I would probably consider getting it tattooed on me. So shout out to the team, the community, everybody involved in that process. It was really, really fun. We have more, not just the member logo, more DAO votes coming. As you know, we have some channels set up for the DAO committees, for the course committees, and the tech committee has a proposal coming to get us some internet live at Spay Bay, some high-speed internet, and we will be, discussing, debating, and voting on that one coming up here pretty soon, as well as some other proposals about, the leisure aspect. I know there's been some ideas kicked around about the fishing. Mr. Senor, you're a avid fisherman. What are your thoughts on fishing at Spay?
I'm a fly fishing sicko. I was a fly fisher before I came to golf again in my life. Yeah, like it's a very particular type of fishing. Like I'm in like the southeast, so I do a lot of little streams and like fish for bass or like little trout up in the mountains. But like in the fly fishing community, the style of spay casting is famous, and the name of our course shares the name with the river that was invented. The fish are great. The water is cold, which is exactly what you want. And so, for me, it's the best of both worlds. And I think what's pretty cool about fly fishing too is you think about the accessibility of golf and having to like learn the swing and get to all the equipment. You need 14 clubs, and you have to understand the game really well. With fly fishing, and I've taken people out who've never touched a pole before, and they borrow one of yours, and they go out and they can pick it up pretty easily, and it's just really fun to do. So I think it's cool for a trip where most fly fishing trips you're either having to go to like a really expensive exclusive resort, something like they have out in East Tennessee, or you're making a particular point to fly fish. But to have it there and to be able just to like go out after a round or before a round or the next day, I think is a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I have only been fishing a few times, and I don't think I've ever been fly fishing, despite Southern Oregon, where I grew up having some pretty good salmon fishing out there. Yeah, but I'm really excited to see what we can do to expand the experience around Spay as well. I think it's definitely going to become a destination for not just the golfers, but people interested in other leisure activities, the family. There's some castles, there's some other cool stuff in that area. So lots of stuff to decide on the course. More DAO votes coming, lots of ideas flowing around. So get active in those committee channels if you're interested on that front. Additionally, so I mentioned platinums have sold out, but gold and diamond remain open. With the closure of platinum, we've seen some movement on the gold, and I want to announce to you all today that we are going to be closing gold memberships and opening standard, overseas memberships. So this doesn't come with any inaugural merch pack. Doesn't come with any extended or waived dues. This is just going to be like what your standard Spay membership looks like. That'll be opening up on July 10th, and gold will close at the same time. So just a heads up there, if you're interested in getting those first 2 years of dues waived, getting the inaugural merch pack, pick up a gold before July 10th. After that, it'll just be kind of the standard overseas membership, and where the team's putting together, what that package includes for standard, the pricing, etc., and we'll post more details as they are settled. But really, and additionally, we anticipate Diamond to remain open. And on that note, excuse me, we're going to be capturing some content while we're at the Spay Welcome event. Really excited about the itinerary that Ryan Prickett has put together. It's going to be a great time out there. So we're going to be capturing some content. We're going to be post-producing it. We'll be streaming some stuff live. And, we're expecting some more, membership initiations based on that content, people getting kind of a feel and seeing, the members being present at our course and kind of, making it feel real and possible for a lot of folks. But overall, really thrilled with the community's response to these tiers so far. It's definitely bodes well for our first US course. Hopefully coming very, very soon. And I'm excited, about updates on that front. Bez will give us all an update on that progress in July. So, stay tuned for that. Obviously, very exciting and very important for the future. Another note, you may have noticed we have a new partnership, one that I'm particularly excited about after having 7 3-putts in my last outing. PuttView is live in Clubhouse now. This is a great tool for people who want to improve their putting, and we get a really, really solid deal. So if you're interested in improving your putting, getting some more help on that front, PuttView is a great option there. And again, we've got tons and tons of different benefits and access in Clubhouse to improve all parts of your game, from putting to swinging to even AI swing analysis. So hop in, check those out in Clubhouse.
Can I put in a plug for PuttView books?
Yeah, send it.
So I bought my first one. I've always wanted to be that person who has the book. I want like hanging out of my back pocket. There's actually a website that you can design your own, and they'll like ship it to you. Like John Rahm has the one that says Rombo on the back. You can get your own, but I never used one before, and the first time I did, I bought it in advance of going to Spey, and it was really cool. Like as an Arcos Maxi, to just put my phone in my bag and not have my phone on the course, and just have the book in my back pocket and be able to not only plan ahead but also have it on the course. I'm sure most of you have used these extensively. I hadn't, but it was cool, and like the discount made it really cheap. It's 50% off. So I pulled the trigger on that, and I'm really glad I did. And now when I go on trips, I always get them advanced, and it like also gets me more excited about the trip. So like going to North Carolina, I had them. It's a really cool physical thing as I get further and further away from physical items.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a really cool and kind of like old school way to experience golf. And yeah, Proxy, I remember when you posted that book. That's way cool. And I think of Bryson DeChambeau says bad on it with his initials sticking out of his pocket. Like it's a cool classic thing to take with you out on the course.
Do you see a Proxies in the chat?
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's so sick. Yeah,
we got to get those in the clubhouse. I mean, in the pro shop, Proxy. We got to have a conversation about how to get that custom made. Because that's really cool.
Yeah, Proxy. Will you share if you want to? If it's a secret, you don't have to. But where you got it?
Yeah, it could be a super secret. But those are incredible. He's got us. All right, stay tuned. We'll have PuttView books and leather casing. Coming out with the Proxy Alpha here shortly. That being said, you may be using your PuttView books. You may be using Arcos, 18 Birdies, any of the tools that we have in Clubhouse to play golf out there. But no matter how you're playing your golf, no matter what tools you're using, you got to be posting your scores in Links Leagues. It has been an incredible first couple of weeks of the Links League season. Thank you for sharing that link there. It's the Links Leagues channel. It's open to everybody. You don't have to be a Links member. You can pop in, upload your scores, compete for weekly prizes. But for more on that, I'll kick it over to one of the esteemed architects of the Links Leagues. What's up, Bo-Rock? How you doing?
Hey, Coop. How's it going?
We're doing good.
Good. You nailed it. If you're playing golf, you should be posting your scores on the Links League app. Not the app. Sorry, I don't want to mislead anybody. Post it in the Links League channel. Find that template and submit your scores and participate in all of the fun we're having with our online golf friends. A couple highlights so far. We have played a total of 362 rounds posted in the Links Leagues with 73 players. That's a total of 3,258 holes of golf in a little over 2 weeks, which amounts to about 5 rounds of 9 for each player in those 2 weeks. So that means you guys are playing a whole lot more than I'm able to. So please keep it up so I can live vicariously through all of you. A little bit around the round 2 highlights, which we're going to be celebrating tonight with a drawing here in a few minutes. but wanted to call out. I saw a few really cool courses that were played this week. Scioto Country Club, which is actually in my hometown. I may have just lost my my city. Looks like I'm back. Scioto Country Club in my hometown where I grew up. Pinehurst, Goat Hill, obviously Spey Bay, and Bethpage were all played for round twos this past for the post. I will call out Jay Main. He and I both tried to call our shots this week by going low, and it doesn't look like either one of us was successful in that attempt. So I feel you. Let's keep at it. Maybe round 3 will be our ticket. Actually, let me highlight something from my round 2 this past week, because it was maybe the worst round of golf I've played in 5 years. Played 9 holes, was ready to retire. And then on the very last hole, the 9th hole, 240-yard par 3, I duff my tee shot and then hold out for a birdie from 145 yards out, similar to Michael Block in the PGA Championship. Nothing but cup. Didn't touch the green, and that'll bring me right back for the next round. So, Coop, I will throw it over to you for the weekly drawing for round 2. Which, again, I don't know if we mentioned it last week, but the prize for the drawing is a $25 Pro Shop credit. And that's just for participating, trying to keep up with posting your rounds as we get through the 10-week season. And then as we get to round 3 next week, that's when the real fun will begin. We'll highlight players of the week, rookies of the week, most improved, recognition for some others as well, with some potentially some other prizes incorporated. So, Coop, with all of that said, I'm going to throw it back to you to spin the wheel, and let's see who the winner is for round 2.
Love that. And that's like the most golf story ever. Play a terrible round and then hole out on the last hole to keep you coming back. That's so great. The cool thing about Links Leagues, it doesn't matter how great you are. We have people shooting in the 50s and people shooting in their 30s, all in the top 10. It really evens the playing field. So, doesn't matter if you're new to golf, anything like that. You get a baseline score, and it's designed really, really well. But on that note, all participants have a chance to win. Let's spin the wheel of names. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Tom, it rolled right past you. Ryan KV, congratulations. You are the winner. We will get you your prize. If you are in the chat here now, go ahead and ping us. If not, we will reach out to you. But there's your winner for the week. Links Leagues, keep it going, y'all. This is a really fun way to get out on the course. We've got some fun stuff cooking as well with regions and teams and other stuff that we'll be bringing your way very soon. But it's a great way to compete. As always, this is the community call. Feel free to raise your hand if you have any questions. Come up on stage, ping us in the chats. We'd love to answer and chat about anything that's on your mind about Links, about the DAO, about Spey Bay, the leagues, any of the above. We are here to help you out. But yeah, it's been a great week, and I just want to say how much I love this community. Getting some great feedback, some great chatter on Twitter. Obviously, the vibes in Discord are high, but let's keep it up. Really appreciate it. Rusty, we definitely talked to you about last week's name draw. We were chatting in the Discord. We'll get that fixed up and get you your $25 gift card right away. Sorry about the delay. No problemo there. All right, yeah, we'll get that cleared up, get that sent out to you ASAP. We got the prize czars, we got Tungsten and Gooden. We spent it already. Yeah, that's right. We got some Spey Bay merch actually with your gift card. It's on its way. But yeah, y'all. Good stuff. Keep the vibes going, and we'll be back next week after the 4th of July. Have a great holiday weekend for those who are in the States and celebrating. Keep the fireworks far away from your fingers. You need those to play golf. Post some scores and have a safe and happy holiday. Thanks, Borak. Thanks, Mr. Senor, for being up here with us tonight.
See y'all around.